Sackett's Harbor and Ogdensburg, New York were extremely important during the War of 1812. This war crisscrossed the Thousand Islands, ranging from Oswego to Ogdensburg and from Kingston to Prescott, Ontario. 2 battles were fought in the tiny village of Sackett's Harbor. The second, more decisive battle took place on May 29, 1813. During the war, Sackett's Harbor was the principal shipyard and base for the American Naval Squadron on Lake Ontario. Right nearby, Fort Volunteer housed thousands of soldiers, sailors, shipbuilders, and mechanics. In an attempt to destroy the shipyard, a British-Canadian force attacked the harbor with their guns and men. At that time, the majority of the American forces were across Lake Ontario, attacking Fort George near Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario. The remaining Americans drove off the enemy and won the battle. Woo!
Sackett's Harbor, because of its strategic location, was very important during the War of 1812. Located on the eastern end of Lake Ontario and opposite Upper Canada. We were also very close, and still are, to the mouth of the St. Lawrence River, which of course was the communications route and the commerce route. So both the British, Canadians, and the Americans were trying to control the lake and the route onto the river. So Sackett's Harbor became the center for all the military here in the Northeast, particularly on the lake. The Army, the Navy, the Marines, and a lot of militia were drawn here as well to help support the troops, to launch raids into Canada, and also to do all of the shipbuilding.
Then, on a frigid and windy, snowy February 22nd in 1813, British troops stationed at Prescott in Canada undertook a dangerous and hazardous journey across the frozen St. Lawrence River and attacked the village of Ogdensburg with overwhelming force. The attack was, of course, successful, and the British captured the village. Though small in scale, the victory removed the American threat to the British supply lines from Canada for the remainder of the war.